We're going back to this whole thing. Tau tactics against land raiders.
Because we were just after we filmed the tank tactic about tanks. My dad just asked me, "Can you deep strike crises?" And I said yes. And he said, "Well, if you can deep strike them, why don't you deep strike them here? Like, because then nothing could shoot at you from the land raider." And I was like, that's a good idea.
So if you our idea is basically going through the rules, and something I hadn't realised with fusion blasters is, of course, that they're melter guns.
Armor penetration.
Melter guns with a range of 12 inches, but that means if you're in half of that range,
armor penetration.
You get to roll 2d6 for the armor penetration. So yesterday we had a load of them attacking from the front and trying to jump away. Now, really, we've been talking about tanks, Justin. With a Land Raider, when you attack it from the rear, you get no benefit from any lesser armour. It's all forcing. What you do get the advantage from is, of course, all the weapons are front firing. If you stand behind it,
no weapons
it
to
has
shoot
to
at you.
turn around to shoot at you.
And by that, you could jump away, and just so if you shot at it the first round and you turned around, because can you only turn 45 degrees?
Might be. Sounds about right.
Yeah, and then you could just
Don't
drop
quote
your
me on
suit here.
Exactly. But the thing most, when I've been talking to Cameron about attacking a Land Raider, if you try and approach anything like, for instance, if you've got, reaching for it. Attack bike with a multi-melter. If you're trying to approach from the front like this and go towards it, good luck, mate. From that side, you've got a multi-melter, you've got an assault cannon, you've got 2 hurricane bolters. It's gonna, from here, going up that way, it's gonna make you mincemeat by the time you get there.
It's gonna be the road of death.
If though, and this applies with anything, if you're attacking from behind, well, suddenly the fates are on your side. There's no weapons to attack from behind. It has to turn to get you, and so you've got that much more chance of sneaking up. So you need something fast, like that. I think I've used a similar tactic with land speeders.
Yeah, land speeders.
Land speeders, deep striking them behind, and then they've got a multi-melter trying to get them close to one of Cameron's important figures.
Hammerhead.
I think it was your Tau Ethereal or your Commander.
Yeah.
Just to melt into pieces.
And then he died, and then he was like...
Just an absolute spiteful tactic.
Yeah.
But we like spite!
The awesome thing about it was, that was his secret plan to make me fail the... Because once the Ethereal dies, you got to take leadership for every single thing. And I managed to pass most of them. It was like, damn, that was my plan to kill him, and you fail. They run away.
So, what you want to do is and I don't think you're allowed to measure this, but what you want to do is you want to, when it comes to deep striking, is you want to place your marker probably about 4 or 5 inches from behind. He's going to roll the scatter dice, and that would send him 11 off, and that wouldn't be too good. But we're going to assume, most of the time, either you're either going to be hit on target, we like hit,
or scatter,
or you're going to be no more than about 7 inches from your original start position. And because, of course, they get a move after they fired, you can actually move. So even if they're all the way over there, they're thinking, oh dear, I don't really want to be there, you can move them a little bit back into a better position afterwards, where they can be either less mincemeat Or if you are really worried, you can just keep moving them back. Like that.
So
let's assume
that we hit with
that we hit, or we're close enough that we're within that 6-inch radius.
Like overkill.
And we've got 5. So then we've got 5
battle suits.
crisis battle suits, each one with 1 fusion blaster.
That would be one.
Yeah.
Shots
So
then.
you roll it. You get 2 hits. But then what you do is you have to roll the armor penetration of those, and because each one is a 2d6, you do it with the first one first. So you roll 2 dice for armor penetration. They're within 6 inches, remember. So you get 7 plus 8. That's 15. That's a penetrating shot. So you roll 1 dice, and you get a 5,
Wrecked.
which is wrecked.
So
You've just killed a Land Raider. And just for the other shot, 7, easy shot. Yeah, gone through. Roll a 1d6. 4, and it's immobilised. You'll have them crying all the way to the bank with that one.
So
that is our effective tactic.
Effective tactic.
And very effective. And afterwards, to avoid retribution, what do you do?
Yeah. Fly away.
Jump them away.
Or even maybe a stealth suit team with the fusion blasters will just do twice as good.
Yeah, that's an interesting, especially if you use either infiltrate or...
The infiltrate rule is probably the best thing to go with, because if you have 3 of these guys, or if you
they're quite cheap then, aren't
if you
they?
had 2 squads of these guys you had 3 of them, each with fusion blasters, that's 6 shots, so let's say that instead of these guys, we'll do stealth suits. So that will represent the first team, which has 3. That will represent the other one. I know he doesn't have a fusion blaster, so let's just try this one out to see if it comes with.
That's a team of 6, is it?
Yeah. So.
How many shots did you get there?
3 hits.
So deal with each one.
Okay.
The first shot has 5. 5 plus 8 is 13.
13.
So that does nothing.
Yeah.
You need 6 or more. 7, that's a penetrating shot. Roll 1d6. 2, so it's stunned. So at least it can't go back, attack you the next round.
Second one.
So super pen. That ought to be an automatic kill, really, if you get double 6 on the penetration. And you get a 3, so you've knocked out one of its weapons. So at that point, which would probably be some real multi-melter. So that's
chances are still the same.
That is, to be honest, a much more effective tactic than what we were working on yesterday, with hitting with lots and lots
of stuff.
Of what's it, missiles? Seeker missiles. Or even a hammerhead from the front, you know. And it is risky. I mean, the chances are you just dropped your troops in the middle of an army. You are likely to get some damage from them. But the jump pack allowing you to move away at the end means that it's not as suicidal as if you try. If I try and attack it with a bike, you know, I've got to move it within 12 inches, and then I know it's very likely that it's, you know, my bikes don't tend to last very long. Likewise with land speeders, you take them close so the multi-melter can deliver this devastating punch. But you've got usually the one chance before everyone decides to take a shot at it, and it's bye-bye. Anyway, interesting tactic. Hope you're not going to use that against me, son.
Oh yeah.
I mean, as you can imagine, that would be doubly effective against something like this, if you can pull it off.
What's the rear armor?
Which has a rear armor of 10.
So let's do this then. So 6 shots.
6 shots, 3 hits. 2d6 armor penetration.
First one.
No. Pretty much everything's going to be either, you know, 8 against 10, 8 plus 2d6 against 10. Everything's going to be either glancing or a penetrating shot. So, you know, looking at his rolls there, you know, he'd remove a weapon.
Remove a weapon, stand.
You know,
it would just be crippled.
It would be crippled and not really much use from then on. Because you'd take out the
big turret.
The big turret weapon. You'd make it immobilised.
It would just sit there.
Like I say, he's used this tactic using drones. Drones are a bit hit and miss because the weapons aren't as powerful.
They're not as powerful.
But if you're using the fusion blaster and you're using your deep striking and your jetpacking to get really close in, you've really got, and then more importantly, to get out afterwards.
That would be pretty lucky.
Yeah. Lucky indeed. Anyway, this is us signing off.
Good thing to kill your land raiders. With the towel.
Shouldn't have told him about this one. Anyway, see you later.
Bye.